everyone! So today we're going to be talking about the most realistic and natural hazel color contacts that you are going to find in the world, available to you online. So if you guys don't like fake looking contacts that have a bug eye effect, which is when you slip the lenses in and it looks like you have crooked lizard eyes or fish eyes, that's the hugest giveaway you're wearing colored lenses. All of the pairs that I'm going to recommend do not have a bug eye effect, and that's what makes them look so natural and realistic. This channel is all about color contact reviews. I review new collections all the time from all of the most well-known color contact companies in the world. So I've tried so many hazel lenses, and when I'm talking about hazel lenses, I'm talking about the lenses that are a brownie green color. If you want more of a sandy brown or a true brown, check out my most realistic brown contacts video. But for hazel, this is like earth toned greens and sort of brownie green lenses. And I have come up with 20 different pairs that look extremely realistic and natural, not fake at all. You can come up really close like this and nobody's gonna know you're wearing lenses. And that is the best way to rock color contacts. So I'm gonna share these lenses with you by company. So the first company is COLORCL. They have 9 different pairs of hazel lenses that do not look fake. There's gonna be some overlap between most realistic green and this because, you know, some green lenses appear hazel as well. So the first color is their Halo Khaki. This is such a beautiful earth-toned green. It's an army green. It's like more of a mid-tone green with a khaki undertone or a brown undertone. And they're so beautiful, these lenses. They're very popular on the COLORCL website. They're just a really natural earth tone green. And again, the Halo line offered by COLORCL does not have a bug eye effect. And the Halo line also has really strong iris mimicking patterns, so a lot of depth and dimension. If you love a lot of play with patterning, you're gonna love this Halo Khaki. Also, these lenses are enlarging. They're gonna make your eyes look rounder and bigger. Next is the Halo Green. So this is another color in their Halo line that appears hazel. It is lighter though. It is more of a turquoisey blue green. As you can see, it's brighter. You can notice the patterning a lot more with these lenses. But because the center is your iris coming through, because they designed the pupil hole so well to not have a bug eye effect, it looks hazel because it looks brown and then it fades out into that really bright turquoisey green color. Next is their Halo PEAR. This is their newest addition to their Halo collection. It's another beautiful khaki colored earth tone green lens. I would say it's a little bit more toned down than the classic Halo Khaki though. It's a little bit more of a cool toned earth green, if that makes sense. And again, you cannot tell that these are lenses. There is zero bug eye effect. Look at the pupil hole. Look at how seamless that looks. You don't see that inner pupil hole ring that you see on so many color contact lenses that, you know, just don't appear real. Beautiful pair of khaki lenses. And next up is the Syrup Khaki. Wow, these are beautiful lenses. They are offered in daily for COLORCL. They are also earth tone green khaki color, but I would say that they're more on the green side, if that makes sense. They're kind of more towards the emerald green color, if that makes sense, but very subtle. Also, the Syrup Khaki has a more defining limbal ring. It's sort of like a burgundy purplish limbal ring to really softly frame and define the eye. Next is the Iris Green. So this appears hazel as well. This is more of a mid-tone green with a slight blue undertone, very slight though. And again, this is one of my most favorite go-to hazel or green lenses. They look phenomenal on medium brown eyes, I would say. Just absolutely phenomenal. And I personally think the iris line offered by COLORCL is the most realistic line in the world. Like, you can come so close to me if I'm wearing iris green, and you're gonna think I literally have green eyes. Like, I'm telling you, that's how real they look. Next is one of their newer releases. I am obsessed with this. It is their iris pear. Like, oh my goodness, this color is fire. It's so beautiful. So it is a hazel green lens, but it has warm yellow undertone. So it's gonna really lighten and brighten the eyes, but in a very natural way because it has that iris design with no bug eye effect. Look at how seamless this lens looks. I highly, highly recommend these lenses for those with medium brown eyes that have a warmer skin tone and you wanna lighten up your eyes, make them look like a really exotic light yellow green. Like, you are going to be obsessed with these lenses. They just released these and I'm really happy they did before I filmed this video because wow, absolute masterpiece with these lenses, you guys. Like I said, highly recommended for those with warmer skin tones, darker tanned olive or a yellow undertone to your skin. Next is their Cloud Moss. This is a little bit of a brighter green lens, but it still has that earthy undertone, I think. I love the Cloud series because it's designed in such a way that eliminates the bug eye effect. And I more so recommend this color for those with very dark brown eyes. It has enough pigment to show up and give your eyes that sort of natural khaki green look. Very simple design. I love the Cloud series. It doesn't have any pixelation in the design because it's like that cloudy, blurry design. And then there's just changes in opacity in the coloring. So it gives it some texture and some depth, but not in a way that makes the lens look pixelated. So those are all the khaki lenses offered by COLORCL. They have the best selection of khaki lenses in my opinion. And also they offer the best pricing. So all of these lenses, except for the Syrup, Khaki, and the Lychee Green, are 6-month lenses available in prescription, and if you use my discount code DANICA10, they're only $13.50 US per pair. So I'll link all pairs below in the description of this video for you guys. Next is SOLOTICA. Yes, I'm sure you all have heard of SOLOTICA. They do offer a few really well done hazel lenses. Again, there's going to be some overlap. The first color is their Amazonia Green. As you guys know, I am obsessed with this new release. They just released a new Aquarella collection in December 2020, and the best color in that collection by far is the Amazonia Green. It is a stunning green lens. It's an emerald bright green lens, but the pupil hole is so well blended and well designed that it looks legitimately like your real eye. There's no bug eye effect. Looks like you have really bright emerald green hazel eyes, and there is just enough streak and striation to give the lens depth and dimension. And it's one of my favorite hazel or green lenses. I highly recommend this lens. And if you had trouble with SOLOTICA and comfort, these are quarterly lenses, so they're thinner, they're more comfortable, and I can wear these no problem for 12 to 14 hours. Next is their Softflex Mel. Their Softflex collection is really under promoted. They have a lot of excellent colors in it, and the Softflex Mel is one of them. It's a beautiful earth toned green, mid-tone green with a little bit of yellow brown undertone to give it a khaki look. And then it's got a really, really beautiful, well-blended feathered starburst pupil hole to completely eliminate the bug eye effect. And you can even see your own iris poking through the center. So that's what gives it that hazel look. So it's brown from your eye, and then it goes out into that beautiful khaki green color. These are enlarging lenses. They have a larger graphic diameter, so they're going to make your eyes look a lot bigger, a lot rounder. Then they're finished off with a very, very well done mid-tone brown limbal ring, a nice soft mid-tone brown limbal ring to softly define the eyes. They did a great job with this particular color in the Softflex collection. The Softflex collection, I believe, is monthly lenses, and they're very comfortable as well. So definitely check out the Mel. Next is their Aquarella. Sienna Brown. Again, not really talked about the Aquarella line. They have a daily one and then they have a quarterly one. So the Sienna Brown is in the daily Aquarella collection. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous hazel lens. I mean, can you guys agree? I really love the coloring. It's just really unique for a khaki green lens. So it is sort of a green, but then sometimes it looks golden yellow. Sometimes it looks light brown. Really depends on the lighting. Really, really versatile color gradient they have going on. There is a little bit more texture, streaks, and striations in this lens as well to give a lot more playful depth and dimension. And the pupil hole is really, really well done, really feathered, open pupil hole to completely eliminate the bug eye effect. And I highly recommend checking out these lenses and how they look on those with very dark brown eyes as well, because I do know they vary a lot if you compare medium brown eyes to dark brown eyes. But overall, this is one of the best hazel lenses that you're actually gonna find from Solotica. It's a hidden gem, I would say. So if you prefer daily lenses and you want a really nice hazel lens that doesn't look fake, check out the Aquarella Sienna Brown. Solotica varies in price depending on which collection you buy from. And since 2020, all authentic Solotica lenses are now being sold on solotica.com. And if you use my discount code DANICA10, you can save money while you shop with them. Let's move on to TTDEYE. They have 3 colors that I think are worth mentioning that are hazel. They have their iris green, which, as you guys know, is one of my go-to hazel green lenses. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It makes you look like you have light green hazel eyes. You don't have to dress your eyes up or anything. That's how natural they look. In the center, it brightens your eyes to a beautiful light brown, and then it fades out into this really, really bright sort of grass green, I would say, like a nice bright grass green. And so overall, it just makes you look like you have natural hazel eyes. These are just such a beautiful pair. And one of TTDEYE's best green lenses, in my opinion. Next is their Spanish green. Again, I recommend these for medium brown eyes. It's more of an iris style design, so that means that your iris is in the center. You'll see your iris, and then it's more on the outside of the lens that you're going to see the design. It's like this really, really pretty yellow green color on the outside, and the blending is just absolutely phenomenal. And the pixelation, there is absolutely zero pixelation in this Spanish line from TTDEYE. It's a smooth patterning. And it all just seamlessly comes together to make you look like you have these beautiful yellow toned hazel eyes. But I do want to mention that they're quite subtle. They're more subtle than the iris green. So definitely check them out. I have a full review of the entire Spanish line on my channel from TTDEYE. And next up, I always recommend the Iris Brown Green 2 for those with very dark brown eyes. These are more pigmented. They're kind of like the amped up version of the original Iris Green from TTDEYE. They have more pigment, they're brighter, and they're more enlarging. They're more noticeable than the Iris Green. So if you have dark brown eyes and maybe a larger iris than I do, I think you're gonna love this Iris Brown Green 2. They look absolutely gorgeous on those with very dark brown eyes. They make you look like you have hazel eyes again. TTDEYE offers yearly lenses available in prescription, usually around $35 US per prescription pair. And if you use my discount code DANICA10, you can get 10% off your purchases. And next is Olens. They have 2 really well done hazel style lenses that I want to mention quickly. They have their SCANDI Olive, which is sort of a cooler toned green with very, very strong yellow, I would say, but it's like a cool tone yellow. It's very pigmented, so I really recommend these lenses for very dark brown eyes. It's open pupil hole design to eliminate the bug eye effect. It's, like I said, it's very pigmented. So if you're having trouble with trying to find lenses that just aren't showing up because you have darker brown eyes, these for sure will. I can promise you that. Next is the Spanish Real Olive, and that looks very similar to this SCANDI, only I would say it's more warm toned. It's more of a warm toned golden yellow. And I would say that the patterning is a smoother patterning. It's not as pixelated looking. And I also really am a fan of the streaks and striations, very subtle streak and striation pattern in these lenses to mimic a natural iris. They just did a phenomenal job with the entire Spanish Real line. I gotta tell you, it's an amazing line. Check it out from Olens. Olens offers monthly lenses available in prescription, usually for around $25 US per pair. And sometimes I have an active coupon code to save you 10%. Sometimes I don't. I'll just put it below in the description. Last but not least is the Elite Lenses Amber. Elite Lenses is a smaller company, but they do have some of the best color contacts on the market. I've tried 3 colors from Elite Lenses and I was impressed with all 3 of them in terms of realism, not looking fake, looking like your legitimate eye. So the Amber is this beautiful, warm toned green yellow color, and it makes you look like you have legitimate hazel eyes. I'm telling you, these are some of the best in the world. The only downside of Elite Lenses is that the shipping is very expensive and they're not exactly cheap lenses either. However, I do think they last a year, so you'd only have to buy yearly from them, which is a positive. So those are all of the best hazel lenses. I hope you guys enjoyed this selection, and if you enjoy videos like this, I have all of my favorite colors and the best colors from each company in my favorite contacts playlist, and I'll link a couple videos here if you want to check out maybe the best blue lenses or the best brown lenses. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next. Bye.